How's it going, guys? My name's Taylor from Budget Build Garage, and today we're doing another tech tip. We're going to show you guys how to replace your bushings on your control arm without a hydraulic press. So if you watched our previous video with our first drive with the El Camino, you saw how terrible the handling was. That was because these control arms are actually out of the El Camino, and we're going to pop these bushings out right now. So let's get to it. So we're going to show you guys two ways to do this. What you're going to need is a big old C-clamp, also a big old socket, and a piece of scrap metal. So you might be wondering what this here bolt is doing. We stuck this bolt in here just so to keep the metal from flexing. It's important that you know that your socket is going to fit in here. As you can see, there's like a specific spot that it actually kind of just stays in. So once you've got that in there, you're going to take your C-clamp. It's easier if you have a third hand. A little help. Put your middle piece on the other side. Whoop. Straighten this out. Tighten it up a little bit here. You're going to want to rotate your metal piece so it doesn't contact the metal up here. You can push it all the way through. And you want to make sure they're aligned so that the C-clamp is more or less straight. So now that we've got it all set up, all you're doing is basically tightening this until you're pushing the bushing all the way through the other side inside the socket. So it's not necessarily going to be easy, so we've got ourselves a extension that we're going to use to basically pry this up and around. Alright, so we gave it a shot with a hammer to see if we could tap it through, to no avail. So what we're going to do is get a smaller socket and try to push it through that way. So I got myself a smaller socket, just one that fits right inside that bushing, and we're going to go ahead and we tapped it into place just to make it perfect, and now we're going to go ahead and tighten it up and hopefully push it all the way through. Oh. Looks like it popped through. There we go. So it came out. That wasn't so hard. Alright, so that's one of the easier ways to do it. We've got another method we're going to show you guys right now. So the second method we're going to be showing you guys is cheaper and probably a more effective method. So what you're going to take is your long ass bolt, and you've got 5 washers on here. You got this at the hardware store for like $1.50 or something. A nut and another washer, and you're going to be taking your sockets like so, sticking the washer straight through them, and then tightening down, or sticking the bolt straight through it, and then tightening down the nut and popping it out. So let's get to it. Also, if you guys don't have this massive socket, you could probably get one at like a swap meet or a hardware store or a pawn shop or something like that for real cheap. So go take a look. If you can't find a socket, you can also just use like a piece of piping, just makeshift something. Basically what you're, obviously you're just looking for something circular to put around the bushing and push things through. So piping, you can drill holes through, random scrap metal, but it's all up to you guys, so good luck. Alrighty, so let's see if we can put this together more or less easily. So we've got everything put together here. We're going to be throwing some penetrating oil on here just to make things a little easier for us. And let's tighten it up. I can feel it getting easier, so we're probably almost there. There she goes. Alrighty, so as you can see, everything went smoothly. That was definitely easier than the previous method we used, so I'd recommend using this one. But work with what you got. Alright, so that's basically it, guys. If you're looking to install bushings, it's essentially the same thing. What you're doing is taking your bolt, flat piece of metal with the hole drilled through it, sliding them through like that. Take your new bushing, putting it through, and then pushing it through there. There we go. Putting the big socket on the other side, and then tightening it up. Like so. So pretty simple stuff. Cool. So if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of our tech tips or our videos on the Pontiac or our videos on the El Camino, don't forget to hit subscribe. We've got some awesome videos there. And if you guys got any questions, leave them down below in the comments box. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.